Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys my makeup routine, and also I'll just be chatting with you guys because I feel like it's been a while. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. First things first, I'm going to use the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and I'm just going to apply that on my face because summer is rolling around and you know you got to protect your skin. So I just been loving this. Anyways, I feel like it's been a hot minute since I last spoke with you guys, and I just have not been feeling like myself. I just been a couch potato. So next I'm going to use this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. I've been loving this. I feel like it's been really hydrating my skin lately with my makeup. So I take about 2 pumps of that. And it's kind of like a clear water consistency. It just fits well with my skin, and I also do have oily skin, so this doesn't make it even more oily, if that makes sense. And yeah, my skin has just not been at its best. So, and also if my voice sounds kind of weird, it's because I just woke up and I was like, I need to film this video and chat with you guys. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to be all over the place, but I'm going to try to structure out my video. But yeah, I really want to start filming more sit down videos like this. One of my goals this year is to be more vocal and be able to express my feelings more. Growing up, I just never been like that. I've always been an introvert. Even like to my family, like I don't ever like express how I feel. I need to go get my gua sha because I feel a little bit puffy. I feel like I'm more puffy around like my cheeks and my neck. So I just kind of like to drain it out with this gua sha. I just want to thank everyone who asked me questions. I received a lot of questions as to how I'm doing mentally, physically, and emotionally. And to be honest, you guys, I don't think I'm doing my best, and I don't think I'm like at my highest peak as I used to be. I'm not sure if it's because like it's school getting in the way, and by the way, school is like freaking hard. I feel like I just kind of been off social media lately because of like my insecurities with other content creators. Just the whole behind the scenes about it. As like for my body, I just have not been loving the way my body looks ever since the beginning of fall semester. I gained about 15 pounds. I'm not really sure if that's like good weight gain. Most of my clothes don't fit me anymore. They're really small. I just like kind of feel like insecure, but I don't really know if I should feel like that because it should be a good thing, especially like my pants and my short. It's so tight on me now, and I'm not sure if it's because his booty got bigger or whatever. I'm using the It Cosmetics CC Nude Glow color correcting medium coverage skin tint, and I'm in the shade medium. I recently got this sent to me and I've been loving it, and it also has SPF 40 in it, so that's amazing. But I've been really loving this, especially since it's getting so hot here in North Carolina. Like yesterday or the past like few days, it's been like 80 degrees. Like a few days before that, it was like 60 and like 50s. It was really cold. And this video is not sponsored or whatever, but I just love the way this feels on my skin because it does feel like skin. And also, I've been trying to get the Rare Beauty contour stick and the liquid blush, but it's all sold out from the Sephora. So if I do want to go for like a full coverage look, I go with the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I'm in the shade Ivory Beige. It is kind of expensive, and the only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a pump. It just doesn't make sense, so I just have to pour it onto my sponge that way. So now going into my favorite concealer, I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige, and I just kind of use this to conceal my under eyes and then like any blemishes that I want to cover up. I am also taking summer classes. Well, I kind of forced myself upon to take summer classes because I really needed to graduate on time for spring. I just thought I was like on the right track, if that makes sense, because whenever I was looking at my degree works and like my whole portfolio, I just thought that I was gonna graduate on time, and then my advisor was just like, no, you're not graduating on time. You got to take a few classes that you know is part of your degree works. And then there was these other classes which was like 15 credit hours for my career portfolio, and then for like my career business portfolio and my business concentration. So I was just like a little bit confused. I was like, oh my gosh, like I was getting so nervous. And I was just like, no, like this can't be happening. Like I don't want to stay another year at school. Like I really want to graduate and basically get my life together. And I just like freaking hate school, you guys. It's getting harder and harder each year. And then I'm going in with the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken concealer. I'm using this as a bronzer instead. This is in the shade Nutmeg. I really like this because it has like a little squeeze bottle So you squeeze it and the product comes out. I just kind of like to put this a little bit above like my cheekbone right here, just to kind of like lift up my face. So I put that on my temples and also contour my nose a little bit. And so now I'm just gonna blend that out. And then now I'm going in with the M Cosmetic liquid blush. I realized that I had this under my cabinet and I just didn't realize it. So this is in the shade Venetia Rose. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. But the only thing I don't like about this is that the pump doesn't really get any product. So I just kind of have to like swipe it on my cheeks, but I kind of like to put it like a little bit underneath my eyes where the concealer is. Now going in with my favorite loose powder, I'm going into Laura Mercier, and I'm going to just kind of set my under eyes so it won't look so cakey. But anyways, I did receive a few questions about friendship. The only friends I have is my family. I personally don't mind. I like to keep my circle small anyways. Growing up, I always had like a small group of friends, but you know, we kind of just drifted and parted our ways. I did have a best friend in elementary school, but she moved to a different country. And then I made another friend in middle school. They kind of just drifted apart too, and I just felt like I was someone who was not meant to have friends, and so that's why I was always scared to like make genuine friends. And so I just kind of felt like, you know, maybe I don't really need friends at the end of the day. And this is all a true story, you guys. Like all of the people that I made friends with, like who I genuinely thought was like my best friend and stuff, they just all kind of like moved or like just kind of went into a different friend group. And you know, it's like no hate to them or anything. Like I don't hold any grudges against them, because you know, like we're all just kind of like living our own lives, and one day we are going to depart. But I just genuinely want like that one friend where I can go have like brunch with or like go shopping with, but I just don't. And I just have my boyfriend, which I love spending time with my boyfriend, and he's been my day one ever since like 8th grade. And that's the thing with friends too, like especially since I do YouTube and social media, like I genuinely want to make friends like online who actually does the same thing as me. But I just get so scared that, you know, like we're no longer going to be friends. Every content creator or every influencer has like that someone. Ever since it started in middle school, that's when like I just feel like I never could have friends, which is really sad. Now moving on to eyes, but I'm going to be talking about the topic productive. I honestly feel kind of guilty about wanting to be those kind of girls, because being that girl can be like in your own way, if that makes sense. Like you don't have to be like those girls who goes and get green juice and who goes to Pilates. Like if that's your style of being that girl, then go for it. But if your style of being that girl is just like laying in bed being a couch potato, like getting up once in a while, making your bed, then so be it, right? Like that is your kind of that girl. And I feel like people kind of often take that as like not being like that girl, like kind of like the non-productive days. And I feel like it's not that girl if it's not balanced with that kind of lifestyle as well. I feel like a lot of you guys think I'm productive, which I only film the productive days of my life to you guys. I'm not doing a good job of like perceiving like my actual lifestyle to you guys. And you know, I do want to show you guys like my good days and also my bad days, and I don't want my channel to come off to be like, oh my gosh, like she's always so productive. No, you guys, I'm not productive all the time, and I hope I'm like not spreading that message, which I felt like I was at the beginning, but I really want to start shifting it into like more of like a reality. Like it's okay to sit on the couch for like 5 days for like 12 hours and just watch your K-drama or like Chinese drama, or not work out, and just listen to your body. Do what your body is telling you. Don't be so hard on yourself, because you're obviously going to be burnt out and you're not gonna like love your lifestyle. I'm a lot happier that I kind of let you guys like sink in into my videos a little bit instead of just uploading just to upload. Alright, so the maintenance guy kind of scared me, and I don't really know what I last talked about. Oh, I remember. I was talking about being productive and all that. So yeah, just, I mean, you don't have to take my advice or whatever, but this is just kind of like from someone who kind of like tries to live in that lifestyle. I always get really insecure. I'm just always comparing myself to other content creators and like talking about maybe because my life isn't productive, that's why I don't get a lot of viewers, or I don't have a lot of, you know, audience. I was like, is it because I need to live this kind of lifestyle in order to like get viewers, or I need to buy this many amount of things to get this many amount of viewers? And I've always felt like that. That's why I always felt the need to be productive and kind of just like let everyone know like, yeah, this is my lifestyle. Like my lifestyle is like perfect and everything. And I hate to do that for you guys, because sometimes the aesthetic does get in my way of being like a realistic person. I mean, aesthetic and stuff is kind of different, but I feel like that kind of like changed my my perspective on life. Like, I feel like my life needs to be like aesthetic, beautiful and stuff, but I like being aesthetic, if that makes sense. But then like there are some days where like I'm not like aesthetic or like productive, which can be like seen as like a negative thing as well. Green juice, if you don't like to do any of that stuff, then you know, obviously don't force yourself to do that. Yeah, and then that also like brings me to the topic of like my goals and stuff for YouTube. Ever since I hit my goal for 100k, I just feel like I made it. I just feel like I can now finally sit down and relax after hitting that goal, because I feel like I was just like on this journey of just hitting 100k, nothing else. Like, don't get in my way, don't talk to me kind of vibe. I'm just like, I'm here to just get 100k and then that's it. I'm not saying that I was just there for like the numbers and stuff, but it was just like 100k was always been a dream of mine, because I just feel like I have 100,000 people who likes me and like likes my channel and like watching my videos, but I just feel like I never really like got the chance to enjoy like 0 to 100k subscribers, if that makes sense. And like now that I hit 100k, I'm just like, well, now what do I do, right? Now I'm just kind of like, well, what do I do now? Like, I already completed my goal, and I just kind of wish I really got the chance to enjoy the journey of it while not focusing on the numbers so much. Basically what I'm trying to say is that live in the moment, in the present, and just enjoy the journey. If I can go back in time, I definitely would. Now I'm just going to line my waterline with the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil and the shade Hot Chocolate. So I'm not going to use any falsies, but if I do, I usually go with the Ardell ones, and these are how it looks like. They've been loved, as you guys can tell. And then I want to talk about my future, because I did receive a few questions about that, like pertaining after like me graduating. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna still continue to film like college vlogs? And obviously I don't want to continue filming that because I am going to graduate soon. I definitely want to start shifting my content into being like maybe daily vlogs and just kind of like my lifestyle, instead of filming so much of my college vlog. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to be like my forever thing. I'm making enough for me to support myself now, but like in the long run, I'm not really so sure about that. I mean, if I plan to get a house, get a car and stuff, I don't think it'll be enough to pay it all off, if that makes sense. So I really want to find a steady job and income at a place where it is going to offer me that. As a content creator, you also gotta focus on your own health insurance and your 401k and all that, which, you know, most jobs do provide that for you, but YouTube doesn't, which is something that you also got to think about. Being an adult is just really expensive. I am almost done with this makeup look. I just feel like this whole rant was all over the place, which I hope you guys don't mind. This is kind of like the brains of Angelina, what is going on up here. But I just take this blush and I take the top shade right here, which is like this glittery shade, and I just like to use it as highlighter. Alright, so I'm using this lipstick by Peach C. It's so pretty. It's obviously like a peachy corally color, and it's really soft and velvety. I have not touched this in a hot minute, but yeah, I just basically apply it on. Wow, that is so orange. Okay, I need to like... Alright, I'm going to do my hair and then close out today's video. Alright, so I just finished with my hair, and I just added like these braids to the framing of my face, and I just been loving this hairstyle. It's just so cute. And that completes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy like these mini like chit chat get ready with me videos. I just personally love talking to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this point in this video. I really appreciate you guys, your love and support, and all of your advice and everything. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. It'll be linked down below. And that is it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Feel like